How you doing, guys? Welcome back. It's Andreas, CEO of Rematic Finance. I just want to take a few minutes of your time to talk over the reflection challenge. But before I do, please note that the pre-sale has finished in terms of claim. Okay, so we are now currently on 7 of 7 pre-sale cycles or current vesting cycles. Make sure that you come to the Rematic Finance pre-sale on Pink Sale and claim the remainder of your tokens. All post-launch pre-sale tokens have also been sent as well, so that's finished. The pre-sale vesting timer will be removed from the website at some point. So if you do come to the website, rematic.finance, because you want to come to this claim button and it's not here, don't worry. Just come to the RFTX Discord. The link's in the description below. The link for the pre-sale or the Pink Sale pre-sale launchpad is there. So it's always going to be there. Your tokens are safe on Pink Sale. They're just, if you do have any tokens still waiting to be claimed, they just sit there until you claim them. Also note as well that if you don't claim your tokens, you will not receive reflections on those tokens. They have to be in your wallet. Okay, so just bear that in mind. And I'll also bring your attention to the crypto treasure chest, which is actually currently over 14,000 at the moment. This will update. So if you're not involved in this and you're not looking for the words or you don't know what I'm talking about, again, come into the RFTX Discord and across all Rematic channels, social channels, and you can find details of the treasure chest and how you can participate to potentially win this chest. So I want to go over to the reflection challenge now, and I just want to talk about this a little bit. And I want to say something first before I even discuss it, right? And this is not about bashing on projects. This is not about anything to do with that. This is about showcasing the partition and what it's capable of, right? Every reflection token out there, except for RFTX, okay, has a standard distribution model. The more tokens you hold, the more reflections you get. Pure and simple, right? And obviously we wanted to do something different. So we created the partition in an effort, to distribute tokens, or should I say distribute the reflections, what we feel to be in a much fairer manner, right? And in doing so, one of the best ways to showcase that is to obviously do it live. Now, this updates once a day, okay? And these figures will change continually. Some reflection tokens that you see here, including ours, distribute their reflections at certain times, of the week. There's particular thresholds that need to be hit. There is no token on here that is created equal, including ours. So, for example, our partition fires off once a week. So the update to our, reflection token numbers here, will be sporadic in that sense, once a week for the partition. And then also, if you come down to some of the other tokens on this list, for example, SafeMoon reflects, itself. So it's, SafeMoon reflects its own token, whereas the others, they reflect BUSD and so on. So none of these tokens are all the same. Some have much higher volumes, some have lower volumes. There's a kind of nice disparity between quite a, the 5 tokens. And we've got different types of volumes, different types of utilities, different types of things going on with those projects. So it's a really nice broad range, challenge, right? The other thing I want to make a mention to as well is these tokens will be periodically cycled. So we want to we want to take the partition and we want to pit it up against a lot of projects. We don't just want to specifically focus on a few. We want to show the power of the partition, right, by, doing this continually, right? Now, the other thing that I want to mention as well is the reason that BBFT and EGC on here, are showing 0 and 0 is because at the moment, as I was saying, because of the way that different tokens, operate, different thresholds, the way that they distribute their reflections. Currently, the wallets don't contain any reflections because it hasn't received any reflections, or they haven't received any reflections. The wallets are available publicly. You can come to the RFTX Discord. The link again is in the description below, so you can check all the wallets. You can monitor the progress. But if you just want a quick snapshot, you can just come to the rematic.finance website, click reflection challenge, and then you'll be able to see what the current is in terms of the current update, and what's going on. And you can see already, APY is up at 9.26%. The reflection challenge hasn't been going on for very long. We mentioned it in the latest AMA, and then obviously got to work to get this up and running on the website, so we can show this in a live setting And one last thing I want to mention before we move forward is that this one here, EGC, wasn't actually on the list. It was a different token that was on the list. They were all picked at random. We used a wheel spinner, and the original token that was on that list, they had some problems with their with their contract. There was a few things that we weren't too sure about, so we removed that from the list. Reset, transferred the funds into a brand new wallet and then started fresh with EGC. And again, all of these tokens, are popular tokens. SafeMoon, again, highest volume. Not only is it the highest volume, it reflects itself, so this should be very, very interesting to see what a much higher volume token. You would expect a much higher volume token, for example, to be earning quite a bit. And obviously it says here earned BUSD. This is going to be the BUSD value of the SafeMoon that is reflected, in that wallet. Okay, so that's all been taken care of as well in terms of the math and how it all works with what you see here. So I hope you appreciate this challenge as much as we, really wanted to show it. We really want to showcase the power of the partition, and it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting going forward. So I'll do regular updates. I kind of throw them in there from time to time. Remember, it updates once a day. So you can effectively come back once a day, to just have a quick scan, see if anything's changed. And remember, as I was saying, each of these tokens have their own thresholds in the way that they distribute their reflections, including ours. So these figures may be static for a little while, and then all of a sudden you'll see a really nice change towards. I mean, if you really want to see the power of what we're doing here, just check on Saturday. Every Saturday, sometime in the afternoon, whatever that afternoon is for you, and I say that because obviously my afternoon, is morning in, Eastern Standard Time, for example, or it's like the next day in Australia and so on. So just kind of afternoon time on Saturday, and you'll pretty much nail, that moment where you can see all of these figures have been changed throughout the week, So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Like I said, I hope everybody enjoys this challenge, and I hope you can really appreciate the power of this partition. And again, I want to clarify, this is not about these tokens down here. This is about the partition. This is about showcasing what the partition is capable of, and we're extremely proud of what we've developed with this partition, and the time and the effort that we've put into Rematic Finance and continue to put into Rematic Finance. We want to be different, guys. It's as simple as it gets, and through the things that we're doing and how we're presenting ourselves, I say presenting ourselves, sorry, let me say that again, in what we're doing and the focus that we have on the very specific things that we're trying to deliver to this space, I firmly believe that we're going to achieve what we say, so it's going to be an extremely interesting ride. So with all of that said, I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. All the best. Take care. Ciao for now.